Hello everyone, I'm Admin Josh from Pageant Empress, and in this video we are going to discuss more about Miss Universe Venezuela 2022 Amanda Dudamel. This video is inspired by the Miss Universe president Paula Sugar, where she invited Miss Philippines and Miss Indonesia to talk more about the hashtag kindness campaign. And I thought it would be really great to invite someone who's actually from Venezuela because as you guys can see, I'm Asian and I'm not from Latin America. I thought who else would be a better guest than inviting my Venezuelan friend, Hector Cermeño. Hola, Hector. I'm so happy to connect with you again. This is our second video doing together.
Hola, George. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am so excited. And you know that I am always excited to talk about Queens. So I am ready.
So I have some questions ready for you. And my first question for you is, tell us a little bit more about Amanda for Miss Universe 2022. Tell us a little bit more about her education and her background.
She was born in Merida, Venezuela. It's a very beautiful region here in Venezuela. It's one of the typical regions because it has snow in there. So she is most known because she is the daughter of the director, ex-director of the football team here in Venezuela. You know,
Right.
so she was watching all the games with her dad. She was always in there. People know her and people know her dad. So it's kind of great because I mean, her dad was known here in Venezuela, and now she's known because of her own reasons, because she's Miss Venezuela. Also, she traveled to Italy because she studied fashion designer in Italy. She got graduated and she came back to Venezuela. She was working with a project that helped people in Petare. That is, she is from a very good family here. She has a very good financial situation. They gave her the opportunities, and I mean, she won Miss Venezuela. She traveled to Italy. She traveled to South Africa, to Chile, to Colombia. She has like the known of how world works and how to communicate with people and make friends.
I was so happy to know that she is a fashion graduate. She graduated from Rome, Italy, and she's so chic and so stylish and fashionable. And she also can speak different languages, which I think is a great thing. It's a great advantage. She speaks fluent English, Spanish, and Italian. And the fact that she has lived in so many different countries like Colombia, Chile, South Africa, Italy, and of course Venezuela, it has definitely broadened her perspective to life, and it has developed her knowledge to a bigger level. Because I think when you live in different countries, for example, I also lived in so many different countries, I have been able to see different cultures and learn from them, and it has given me a different ability to understand people's perspective. And I think that will definitely help Amanda when she goes to Miss Universe. Can we talk a little bit more about her advocacy, which is made in Bay3, where she helps the underprivileged people in her hometown? So can you talk about that?
Petare is the place where Isabela Rodriguez, Miss World Venezuela 2019, was born. It's a very dangerous, it's full of poverty. Basic things like water or food are hard to get in there. Her project has been helping those people, and it's not from Miss Venezuela experience. It's from even before she was participating in Miss Venezuela. So that gives her credibility because obviously people see that it's something real, that is something that she's not doing for just captivating the attention of people. I think that's pretty good.
I like that she's not only helping these underprivileged people by donating food or clothes or books, but also she's giving them financial independence by giving them job opportunities so they can be financially independent and feed their own family. I'm really happy that she's giving them job and giving them that work opportunity, employment, so they can provide for themselves, which is so important nowadays where we live in this world where money is so important. What is the biggest strength of Amanda, and what can we expect to see from her in Miss Universe 2022?
She has a very special aura. Like, she is very sweet. She's just full of joy all the time. She's smiling. That's gonna help her because this is a competition at the end of the day, and a lot of girls can't handle the pressure. But definitely, she's a very optimist person, and that's gonna help her. She has her project. In Pasarela, I don't think that's gonna be like her strong skill, because we haven't seen a lot of pasarela. So I am just with high expectations. I'm just waiting to see the preliminary competition. But for now, I think that a beauty queen is more than that. So I think that when she speaks, she's very genuine. She gets in people's minds. So people can really like her. Like they really can think that she can be their friend. Like she's there for them. I like that. Like the way she speaks. I think that will be like the biggest skill of Amanda.
I think being able to speak so many different languages would be a big advantage for Amanda as she moves forward in Miss Universe pageant. As being able to speak English, Spanish, and Italian languages fluently, it will give her the edge over other delegates who may only speak one or two languages. She will be able to connect with other Miss Universe delegates in a deeper level, because if you are able to understand other people's native language, for example Spanish, then you'll be able to speak with so many Latin American delegates. And if you speak Italian, you'll be able to speak and connect with Miss Italy, or also Miss Philippines, who's also half Italian, and Miss Peru, who's also half Italian. So there's so many delegates who have Italian background. So she'll be able to speak with them and have a better understanding about their lifestyle. So I think that's a really good thing, a good advantage to have is if you speak different languages. And I think that's a good quality to have in a person.
She can speak English very like perfect, almost perfect. So she can defend herself in the final question if she gets in there. Like she can answer in English, and we haven't seen this in a Venezuelan woman since Diana Mendoza in 2008. So it would be really great to see a girl and to listen a girl that is from Venezuela speaking in English and without the translator, without the help of the translator. I would like to see it.
How are the preparations going for Miss Universe 2022?
She's starting to improve the way that she gets her makeup done, her hairstyle done, because even though we say, okay, that doesn't matter a lot, it matters because it's a presentation. You know, people is gonna see that first and they're gonna judge you because you're in a beauty pageant. But she's obviously preparing that. She's preparing with Alexander. Alexander is someone that prepare Nadia Ferreira from Paraguay past year, prepare Julia Gama from Brazil. He prepared Rio Mori too. Like he gave her the advice to put the black gown that she wore, the Gucci gown, you know, because she was a dancer. So he is a very talented Venezuela, and he's the one that is screaming and that he gets on the stage and he's screaming and jumping when Amelia Vega was crowned. You know that there was a guy that comes running to her and hug her. Well, he prepared Amelia. So, wow. I mean, he has a lot of years in this industry, and I think that it was necessary for Amanda because Miss Venezuela organization is not giving the girls the training that before they had. I mean, Stephanie had a different training that Amanda or Maria Angel or Luisette the last year had. I mean, it has been weak preparation. But with Alexander, I am hoping in him that he's gonna make a great job of Amanda, that he's gonna help her to improve. Like definitely, we are waiting to see what she's gonna bring to the table.
One thing I really like about Venezuelan girls is that they emphasize so much on intensive training sessions, which are provided by qualified and highly skilled Venezuelan pageant trainers and mentors. For example, Mr. Osmo Sosa, who used to be the president until 2018, he was there to give all the Venezuelan girls amazing intensive training sessions, which really ended up in a great result as due to Mr. Osmo Sosa's guidance, Venezuela became a great pageant powerhouse nation. 7 Miss Universe winners, many Miss World, Miss International winners, and it is all because of Mr. Osmo. And for example, Miss Venezuela 2021, Amanda, she was crowned in last October of last year, 2021. So by the time she goes for Miss Universe, which we still do not know the official date for the Miss Universe 2022 final night, it'll probably be over a year because maybe it'll be around the end of the year. So by the time she goes to Miss Universe, she'll be so qualified, polished, and she'll be really prepared to join the Miss Universe pageant.
I think that she's gonna be really good. I mean, it's Venezuela at the end of the day. I would really like a real good hairstyle, like when she had a photo shoot with Padil, like her hair and her makeup were perfect. So I was like, okay, this is her style. Please, Amanda, keep this style for Miss Universe. because I think that in Venezuela, most of the makeup artists use very like full of makeup. They let this girls full of makeup faces. So it's like we see more makeup than the real face of the girl. We don't see real beauty. And I want to the makeup to stand out the beauty of the girl, but not to get all the attention from the girl. So I really like that photo shoot that she had with Fadil because she looked gorgeous.
I really like the Voices Across the Universe, which is an online Instagram series that Amanda has been doing to get to know a little bit more about the other Miss Universe delegates, to know more about them in a personal level, as well as talk about important topics. So, what do you think of that? And also, can you talk a little bit more about this series of the online Instagram live that Amanda has been doing?
I really love that she's doing that because she has the opportunity to meet all of the girls. She has the opportunity to make friends with them, make a friendship that is gonna last forever. And for Miss Universe, she's not gonna be like impressed by all the girls. Like she's gonna know the girls before. So I think that's a very good thing. Also, this is gonna help her to improve her skills. And I mean, you can listen to her and you can know that she speaks very well, even when she made this live with Natalie Lebova, Miss Universe 2005. She was speaking very well. She was very intelligent, confident. Like she was full of happiness as well. So she was. I really love that of her. That she's very happy all the time, and she shows that. With live, I really like that she's making that because I mean that was a very unique idea.
Social media is such a big, powerful tool that we have. We have it in our fingertips that we can connect with people. For example, you live in Latin America in Venezuela, which is literally on the other side of the world. I'm in Thailand, and we're still being able to connect with each other because of our interest and love for pageantry. She's also doing that, and I think hopefully other Miss Universe delegates also use social media to their advantage in order to get to know more about the other delegates of Miss Universe. And I really enjoyed listening to her conversation, especially the one you just mentioned about Miss Universe 2005, Natalie Gelbova from Canada. I really enjoyed her communication skills because even though English is not her native language, she was able to connect and give excellent communication skills with Natalie Gelbova when she was providing her with guidance and great advice in order to qualify or give a great, powerful presentation during the close to interview. So I'm really impressed by Amanda's communication skills, and I'm excited to see what she is going to offer in the close to interview and in upcoming days at Miss Universe. Let's talk about Miss Grand Venezuela Sabrina. What do you think of her? Because I was doing some research for this video and I found out that she actually competed at Miss Venezuela 2020, where she looks so different. She had a completely different look. She had a long red flowy hair, and she looks so different to now, where now she has more of a short pixie haircut. So what do you think of Miss Grand Venezuela?
Miss Grand Venezuela, Sabrina Deranek, she participated in El Concurso and she was a finalist. She didn't win anything. So she was able to go to another pageant or make contract with another organization, and she made contract with Miss Grand Venezuela. In fact, El Concurso of Osmel had the license of Miss Grand International for 2019, and they sent Valentina Figuera. So Valentina comes from El Concurso. She didn't visit Miss Venezuela pageant. She didn't visit another organization, just El Concurso. She went directly to Osmel, and well, she won the international pageant. Full process of growing, and it wasn't physical growing only, it was almost spiritual. I had the opportunity to talk with her in March of this year, and she told me that in Miss Venezuela she was going through health problems that made her look, more bigger than the other girls. Also, she wasn't agree with her hair color by Miss Venezuela organization. Right now, they don't let them to change anything from their hair, So basically, the Miss Venezuela organization gave her that hair. She didn't feel comfortable at all. But when she entered to El Concurso, she definitely was in the perfect moment of her life. But now she has evolved and she has shown that she is a great queen. I don't love this hairstyle that she had when she was crowned Miss Grand Venezuela. A lot of people were criticizing her here because Nawad didn't see like a lot of he didn't show a lot of happiness. Right. But people was like, criticizing or judging. But I think that definitely she's gonna show what she has. She just needs to put the pieces in the right place, like she did in El Concurso. She was my favorite.
I absolutely love her new look. I think she looks so stylish, so chic with this short pixie haircut, and she looks so different to her previous pageant look. So you know what, I like it because she looks so much fresh, and I think she'll stand out in Miss Grand International, where a lot of the delegates have very similar long curly hair. So I think she'll stand out on the stage. What message would you like to give to Miss Venezuela 2021, Amanda?
First of all, I have to say that Venezuelan people are very mean right now because I put Amanda in my top 10, in the seventh place. So they were like, "Oh, you hate Amanda. You are just like a hater. You don't like her." And I'm like, "Boy, it's my country. Like, I like Amanda, and top 10 is not bad. I mean, a lot of girls want to do that. A lot of countries doesn't enter even to top 16. So I want to say Amanda that to have her own opinion and to not let these people in social media to paint her or portray me an image that is not real, because they are just trying to put her and put all the other Venezuelans against me, and I think that's really mean. I don't know why are they doing that, because I don't do that. I don't disrespect queens. I have been respectful with her, but more than that, I want to say that she has to definitely trust in herself. She has to keep showing that big smile that she has. She has to keep working like she has been doing. And I mean, she's gonna have a lot of time. So I'm waiting more improving from her. Like, this is not she hasn't get into that moment. So I want her to definitely get into the 100% that Amanda can give us. So I'm definitely trusting her, and I hope that she can realize that she has this essence, this aura that you cannot find in other girls.
Like you said, we are very similar in terms of we are both pageant commentators. We also run Instagram, Facebook, and also, of course, YouTube that you guys are watching this video from. And sometimes, especially when we post our prediction, our favorite video, or our prediction list, we do get a lot of backlash from people who may not like our predictions. So you know what? That's tough because we cannot please everyone, and it is our personal favorite list. So I think people need to be more respectful of our choices, and they can disagree with it. It's completely fine, but I think we should be more mindful of our action, how we share our thoughts and opinions on social media, because it could really hurt the mental health of the beauty queens, because you don't know how they are facing the emotional stress that they may be facing, especially when they go to international platform like Miss Universe. There's so much that they have to do in order to prove that they are a great delegate, and they already have the mental stress. So let's not give any more of that to the beauty queens, and let's be more mindful of our actions and just support them and encourage them. You run a pageant page, and I'm also a pageant commentator, and every year we see so many beauty pageant fans supporting, encouraging their beauty queen from their nation. But we also see some pageant fans who are pulling other delegates down, whoever they may not like. And what are your thoughts on the online cyberbullying that a lot of the Miss Universe and other international pageant delegates face?
People should be just enjoy this, because beauty pageant is just once in a year, and you don't have to destroy that emotion of people, because I'm doing my work with happiness, with a lot of love, and to receive really bad feedback, it's just not great.
Just like Hector said, he received a lot of backlash after posting his top prediction of Miss Universe. So let's be nice to each other. Let's be kind to each other. We actually did a previous video about Miss Universe 2020. I'm so happy that we are able to build this friendship and move forward, because if we can do this, despite our languages, despite our culture being so different to one another from Venezuela to Thailand, I think you guys as pageant fans will also be able to do that. So all I'm going to say is let's be kind to each other, and let's spread the positive message, the positive energy to one another.
Recommend to the organization or probably the fans, because they can say, don't do cyberbullying or whatever, but there's gonna be always a one black sheep in the group. So that's really that's confusing for me, and it's unfortunate, because obviously I want people to be more kind. I want people to be like, "Oh, that's your top. It's okay. It's your decision. It's your perspective. We don't have to agree, and it's okay." But people is not like that. People is gonna say, you are just like hating, and I'm like, really? Like, that's not true. And we have to stop doing that. We have to stop judging people. We have to stop having these thoughts of how a person is when we don't know them. A lot of people, they don't know me, but they think that they know everything about me, and probably you have been in the same position too.
Indian Hector, do you have any message that you would like to give to our viewers watching this video, especially from Latin America? So you can do it in Spanish.
Muchísimas gracias a todos los que se están uniendo a este episodio que tuve con George de Pageant Empress. Tuvimos un gran momento y al mismo tiempo creo que hablamos de temas bastante profundos y cómo tratamos a las personas, y no solamente a las chicas en mis universos, sino a nosotros que estamos de este lado de la pantalla, que también nos hieren mucho las cosas. Así que por favor, démosle una buena vibra a lo que estamos haciendo, porque en un momento nosotros podemos estar 3 metros bajo tierra y no vamos a tener la oportunidad de hacer nada más. Entonces vamos a tratar de dejar una huella positiva.
Where can our viewers watching this video find you on social media?
I usually post a lot of Instagram. In Instagram, my username is Hector with H first, J Cermeño, because my last name is Cermeño, but the N is not existent in English, so Cermeño. And Facebook is just the same username, Hector J Cermeño, and you're gonna find me there. And just let's enjoy this experience. And well, George, I know that you and me will meet in a Miss Universe experience, so I really hope to see you in there. Whatever it's gonna be, like, we have to go, please.
Definitely.
We have to go. That's gonna be our moment.
Make sure to follow him on his social media platform, because I actually just watched his prediction for Miss Universe. We have the same top 5 countries in our prediction, so I found that fascinating. I thought, oh my god, what is going on? Because we have the same countries.
We're connected. I mean, we live in both different countries. We have a lot of distance in between us, and we just have the same thought. That's great.
So I have updated my top 5 after Puerto Rico crowned Ashley as the delegate for Miss Universe. We have Colombia, Puerto Rico, Peru, Philippines, and Thailand as our top 5 predictions. So I thought, oh my god, this is amazing that we have the same countries in the top 5 prediction. And saying that, guys, make sure to follow him, give him love, give him encouragement so he can move forward and create more amazing contents for you guys to enjoy. And I also really like watching his videos. Even though I do not speak Spanish, he has that option to click on the CC so we can get English subtitles. If you enjoyed this discussion, then make sure to click the like button. Click the red subscribe button, because I just noticed that most of my viewers who watch my video are not actually my subscribers. So guys, help me out here. We are almost in 118,000 subscribers. So let's get there. I know we can get there. So make sure to subscribe as well. And of course, you can become a part of the Pageant Empress family by joining us on social media @Pageant Empress to get the latest pageant news and updates. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys once again in my next video. Bye from Admin George. Bye bye.
Good night from Venezuela. Muchas gracias, George. Muchas gracias. See you soon. Thank you so much.